Welcome back to Citizens of the Omniverse for more One Piece, the anime. Last episode, Luffy has been thrown into the arena, forced to face off against the Gorgon sisters and their hockey, and they're on top of that, their devil fruit powers, as they've lied to their entire society about where their powers come from, what's going on, and it's just turning into a massive shit show, to be honest, as they also, because they stood up for Luffy in his earnestness and sincerity, the women that had been hunting him, you know, I'm forgetting her name right now, the main one, the blonde one that had kind of started to kind of feel close to him, you know, stood up for him. And because of that, they got turned to stone for breaking the rules. And now they've even were threatening to kill them just to punish Luffy before his execution, sending Luffy into a frenzy and allowing him to actually once again dig down deep and utilize this power that he doesn't know anything about yet. He used hockey yet again to force them to stop just before they smashed their statue. And I think the real fight is about to begin. So let's get ready to hop in, man. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, where you can watch it without all the edits we got to do to get this stuff up on YouTube. It's also early. You can also get things early, up to 4 weeks early, depending on what tier you sign up for. It's just a great way to support the channel and help us do things you do here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy us your reaction. At least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And then I'll send it away. Let's get ready to hop into episode 413. Here we go. Oh. What is that? Just tanked that. Oh, okay. He just tanked that. I thought for a second he hockeyed again. Yeah. I get where she's coming from with that. Like, all right, if he thinks he's so confident, let's give him what he needs to, so he has every advantage that he feels comfortable needing, just so we can humiliate him by still completely and utterly defeating him. And that's not going to be that simple. There's no way it's going to be that simple for them. Okay, so you're not just going to put her back over on the ledge, put her in the arena's a little whatever, but okay. Oof. Making him jump so he's in the air. Teamwork, man. Oh god, the fumes though? Oh no. Oh no. God damn it. Come on, Luffy. Pull together. Pull together. God. Well, joke's on you, his consciousness is already dull. Just blind firing now, it looks like. Jesus. Oh, wait, did they just knock the fumes out of his stomach, though? That's what that looked like. Is he gonna recoup a little bit? Or... Yes. Yeah, they did. They did! Thank God it works like that. Imagine they just like went whoop, and he just fell right back down. Maybe something large impact to clear the arena of the smoke. Gatling, maybe? Oh. Oh, and then he's gonna expend it. There you go. Hey, when it comes to fighting, man, Luffy can get right into the mix of it. Battle IQ's pretty high. And he just flies away. You can still spit more, though. So, be on your toes. Just because it's clear now doesn't mean it's done. Gear time. Let's fucking go. Yeah, no, don't matter. Don't do it anyway. Dude, it doesn't matter if you know it's coming if you're not fast enough to like actually do anything about it. That's one thing. Knowing and being able to actually act on it is very different things. Oh, what the? Whoa. Well, you can't actually Gorgify him, so maybe it's just like she can attack with her hair, make them chomp, chomp, chomp. Like a, maybe more, making her head more of like a Hydra than anything. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yep, haha, you fool! Hell yeah. Ha! Sit down. I mean, that hurt her too. Hockey or not, that actually did damage this time. Come on, yeet her out of the arena, please. Just blow her out. Oh shit, look at it. Get fucked. But she's still standing. It just knocked her out of the, slightly out of the arena. But it's more than we've done up until this point so far. Does that mean he's like innately using hockey, or is he's just that powerful? It's bypassing the hockey resistance that we've seen up until this point. The fuck? Oh. Oh, lovely. Oh, love that, him falling back and AoE in every direction from the back. Oh! Nice! Made them fall into one. Oh, now you're getting burned by her. Does she not have some? Oh, shit! Oh! Yo, get fucked! Woo. Did her top burn off? I think so. Oh. Oh, the marking on their backs. It did. What is that? Oh, he covered it for them. Luffy's too good. Does that mean he knows what it is? Yeah. Luffy's too good a soul, man. Or maybe he simply knows that if anybody else sees it based on those words, he doesn't want them killing anybody else as a result. Yeah, he's protecting everybody else by covering it. Gotta contain this while they can. Oh, well, that at least ends this portion of this conflict at the moment. I wonder if like his act will like soften things a little bit though. Oh, it's a brand. What was all of that? No. Oh wait, you're still here. Does that mean she already knows? Other. Yeah, she's gotta know. Oh, we need to crack that open a little bit here. But the former Empress knows what it is. That's interesting. But it was a brand. We saw prison bars. We saw a burning town, something burning prison bars, and then branding. Were they captured? Were they reined in maybe by the government or someone and then marked? Maybe it's like maybe it's kind of like the branding thing in like Pirates or whatever, Pirates of the Caribbean. Like where they were caught once and so they were forever branded with the mark of a pirate or something. Maybe it's something more specific to wherever they were, where they hailed from, or don't know. whatever it is, they don't want anybody else to see it so much so they'll kill anybody. So I love that. Luffy says he recognizes it, but he doesn't remember what it is, at least not yet. But he knows that they're willing to kill anybody that sees it. So again, he's protecting them and their people by shielding and covering her like that. That's a nice little thing. One utilizing a setup from the one who can catch themselves on fire. What a weird little balancing of powers. Like the green one literally can adjust, seemingly is just kind of fast, can read movements and makes multiple like multiple Snake Medusa hair things. The other one basically is slower, can spit acid, can also make hair things, but just only 2, and can just catch themselves on fire. It seems like the other one got a little more abilities than the tinier one. I can't remember which one's which at this point. But yeah, so that called the fight. Interesting though that through gear 2 or second gear, he was able to bypass their hockey resistances. Seemingly he wasn't tapping into it himself at all to neutralize the effects or the boons of it that they had, but he was able to still fucking do damage. 1, by playing the game, playing the battle really smart, and then 2, just by brute forcing through it. So that does make me think that he could have done a little bit more if he had the energy or the wherewithal to do it, but it was a very different situation back on Sabari. But interesting. Yeah, sick as hell though. I love Luffy. He's such a emotionally strong character. Just in the way that he's like, that has nothing to do with our fight, so I'm not going to like, you know, if I can help, I'm going to help. Like, his heart's just always in the right place, man. Anyway, let's head over to 415. Here we go. Sonia.
負けた上に敵に救われるなんて。次はお前がやんのか？こいつら俺をかばってくれただけだ。何も悪くねえ。な、頼む。確かにその石化はわらわなら自在に解ける。
But will you?
その者たちの石化を解くか、そなたがこの島から出ることを取るか、どちらか一つを選び。
He's gonna choose saving them. They think he'll choose to leave.
お主そこまで騙されぬぞ。本性をさらせ男よ。
Yeah.
そうか、ありがとう。じゃあこいつら助けてくれるんだよな。
Yeah. They didn't think he'd do that when pressed between his own needs and theirs. He's not like the men you created all of this around.
それにしても
Hell yeah.
あれだけ無礼を働いた者をヘビ姫様が許すとは思えないわ。その入国を許した者もね。
Well, joke's on you. Both happened.
どうなることかと思ったぞ。石化？
Oh, do they not even know what happened? They don't. Interesting.
さっぱりわかんないの、マッキー。
Well, okay then.
あ、よかった。おめえら
I guess they wouldn't realize what actually happened. It's like a dream or like a blink and it's over.
ヘビ姫様。これからも五国の任に励め。
Aw. You still kick kittens. I gotta stop. I gotta keep remembering that.
ヘビ姫様は今度は男が石にされた？
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. I can't stand her. Yeah, he got to go to the castle. Little private invite.
あなたにはお礼を言わなきゃね。
いや、別に礼なんか食えねえじゃねえか。
I can't eat, thank you. So keep it to yourself.
中へ入れ男。裸になってどうしたおめ。相変わらず無礼な反応じゃ。迷い。
Oh, wait, is it about the... Ooh, whoa. The fuck was that? It's about what's on her back, that's why. For a second, I was like, your reward is... You intrigue me so much, I must bed you or some shit.
どこかで見たと言ったな。今一度よく改めよ。
I don't recognize it.
この印の意味がわかるか？
Nope, couldn't tell you.
俺の友達にハチっていう魚人のやつがいて。魚人？ああ。
Oh,
そい
wait.
つのおでこに似たマークがあったから。
That's what you were thinking of? Oh my god.
大丈夫。安心して全てを吐き出せ。
Please, I want to know at least.
いいよ、この新聞。この男、つい先日、
There's buggy on the back of it.
天竜人を殴り飛ばすという神をも恐れぬ大事件を引き起こした張本人じゃ。
Yeah.
事件の日からたった2日で今こんな遠い土地へ到達している事実、いろいろと理解しかねるが。
We could explain that part if he just mentioned Kuma.
ここがどこかって分かってねえんだ。それに
That's another thing. He doesn't know where he was. So it's not like he knows where they are, can tell anybody.
まだそんな大バカ者が命を顧みず天に挑んだ彼のようなものが。
No. Kicked kitten. Is that like a slave mark of some kind? Was she once the property of a celestial dragon or something like that, maybe?
そなたには全て話す。そなたの魚人の友が額に刻むシンボルの意味も。
Maybe the difference in the mark determines who you belonged to or something like that.
天かける竜の蹄。
The claw.
天竜人の紋章じゃ。
It's an emblem of the celestial dragons. Yeah. I guess that's how they mark their property.
わらわたち三姉妹は世界貴族の奴隷だった。
There it is. That's why they are the way they are right now and how resilient they are. Why there's no men allowed. They probably had to live through and suffer through some heinous shit. Well, I mean, she wasn't always empress here, so it makes me wonder, like, is that no men rule just always been here in general that predates even what happened to them? But it does explain the men loathing, at least.
12の頃じゃ。
Oh my god.
左舷も制限ないわ。
Oh.
海良好異常なし。
海に落ちんじゃないよ。
It's also tiny. And just out here on the sea.
ソニア、マリー、どこ？クジャの海賊船からわらわたち3人
They were just fucking hijacked off of that ship.
売り飛ばされた。
That is fucked, dude. Man, One Piece just took a real hard turn as we've gotten deep into this shit, man.
生まれて初めて見る男も恐怖の塊でしかなかった。
God, that's fucking haunting.
何の希望も見出せずある日の夜、あのレッドラインを素手でよじ登り、天竜人の住む聖地マリージョアへ一人乗り込んだ男がいたのじゃ。
Who was Roger? Who would do such a thing?
後に魚人海賊団を率いる冒険家フィッシャータイガー。
Fisher Tiger.
魚人たちを多く虐げるその町の奴隷解放のために。
Oh, it was a fishman. Thought it was alongside fishmen came up to free them, but it was...
人間を嫌ってはいて何千人ものあらゆる種族を解放してくれたのじゃ。
Oh.
決死の思いで逃げた。彼には計り知れない恩がある。
We'll probably bump into him on our way to actual Fishman Island.
よ、海へ解放したが、奴隷だった者たちの烙印が消えることはない。
That's where Hachi's mark came from.
その者たちと太陽の海賊団を結成。皆の体に刻まれた。
Oh, no, he probably covered it up with their own to hide it, to make it theirs. Yeah, kind of like what Nami did with Arlong's.
そのシンボルに変えて。
That's so cool. Oh, heartbreaking, but them taking their lives back.
ハチのおでこにあんのは
太陽の海賊団に所属していたことは。
フィッシャータイガーはもう死んで、
Oh.
魚人海賊団はいくつかの一味に分裂したようじゃ。
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. That's why he covered that up.
余興で口にさせられたメロメロの実とヘビヘビの実の能力のおかげで国を騙し秘密を守ることができている。
Wow.
そなたがソニアの背中をかばってくれなければわらわたちはもうこの島にはおれぬところであった。
I mean, they wouldn't know. None of the people here would know what that means, though, right? Only the pirates in the group would know really what that means, because nobody else seems to know anything about the outside world at all.
誰かに気を許すことが恐ろしい。
はあ、しかし久しぶりよにょう。そなたがこうも感情を表にだ。
What are you doing?
もはやヘビ姫様は氷にでもなってしまわれたのかと。
黙れ、国を捨てた裏切り者。
It's interesting because the way she's treats her own people doesn't seem all that different. Well, I mean, it's very different, but It's like her way of taking control, the way he treats everybody else. She's very cold and callous and abusive. Probably because so much of that was stripped away is the only place she could do it. Reclaim some autonomy.
そなたは奴隷であったわらわを。
俺天竜人嫌いなんだって。
そなたを気に入ったぞ。目的地を言え、船を貸そう。
Damn, well there we go. Let's go. Shit. Hell yeah, man. Well, I wasn't too far off about her like coming around on Luffy, but it's not like what I thought, at least, because I thought it would be one of those things where it's like, oh, he's resistant to my wiles, my charms, and all this. He doesn't want me where everybody else will just give and anything and grovel and fall so easily prey to her ability that would make him attractive because it doesn't work on him. You know, want what you can't have kind of thing, because she could have anybody else out there she wants, but like that's the thing, they're all weak-willed little peons. So that, but then him not being able to do that, not be able to live into that, thought that was going to be where that goes, but it's simply just Luffy just being a good fucking dude. Got to remember, like I do feel like in like Neon kind of called her out on it a little bit. It's like, I thought you had turned to ice because she's over all the years, like she hasn't seen her show emotion like this in so long. So to me, that makes me feel like she was probably using all of this as like a mask or a way to like get her power back, both to protect her people here, but the way that she treats people, the people that give her stuff, it almost makes it comes off now as like an attempt for her to like be, to fill the void, not the void, to put herself on the same pedestal that the dragons were when they were lording over her, so that she can take that back, but by inadvertently spreading it with some of the people around her. And maybe that's not the intention, but maybe a little bit of a side effect of what she's been doing to harden herself up because of that. I don't know. Still, kicked kittens. Heartbreaking ass shit, though. To be stolen away like they were, all three of them, just right off the ship with the rest of their family and their siblings and all this, just snatched up as 12-year-olds, enslaved by these masks. I like because they all share like a similar aesthetic. Same hairstyle and all that, and they all the dragons just blurred together in these grinning void, like just faceless beings. Like it's just this haunting image of these predators looking down on everybody, down on them. And then it was the fishmen that rose up because they had traditionally in this had been slaves in this world because of this idea of inferiority. So they were have been fighting back against that the entire time. We got a little bit of an origin to, well, just a little bit of an insight into the Fishman history, as well as one notable one that actually climbed this mountain, struck back against them, freeing all these slaves, no matter what kind they were of, whether they hated humans or not. It was more important to strike a blow to the celestial dragons. And then the formation of their own pirate league, where they rebranded, and then that inevitably, wound up being what Hachi's got. So like it acts perfectly as a design to cover up the claw so that they can, like with Nami, take it, reclaim themselves. And also interesting thing, because Arlong went the other direction as well. Like because of everything they've been through, he wanted to be the one doing it to kind of punish the world for what is done to them. A very different direction that went on, because he also was branding his captives and this, that, and whatever, and he wanted to put themselves in that position. That was his goal. It's interesting how different people react through the same trauma in different ways. Fascinating shit, man. But she's going to give us a ride off of here now. That's awesome. Hell yeah. So I just want to know where everybody else landed. There's no guarantee anybody else made it back to Sabadi either, though, All right. Last up, let's head into 416. Here we go. What was that about?
今夜の宴に参加させてやるがよい。
そこで飯食っていいのか？
It's a fucking banquet. Yeah, I would hope so.
船に飯まで世話になって。
踏んだり蹴ったりだな。
ここまでこに男に気を許すとはにょ。
そなたを気に入ったぞ。
She actually does like him because of that.
飯だ。宴だ。
Speaking of dinner, man, I'm hungry. I've not eaten at all today yet. Oh no, I've had like a pack of like club crackers. It's like 12:18 a.m. at the moment. But I've slept most of the evening because my sleep schedule is completely jacked up right now. Oh god, he is putting them all to shame. Or just disgusting them all right now. Ooh. Oh my goodness.
どれだけ伸びるか試してみたいわ。
Oh god.
どうしてここにルフィ様が？
もしかしたらヘビ姫様が仕掛けた罠なのかも。闘技場ではよもやの苦戦。そこで隙をついて地獄へ叩き落とす。
Oh my god. No. It's really not any of that. Oh my. What? Oh my god. What is this? What the why?
まさか気づいた。ふざけんなよおめえら。いい加減にしろ。なんで歌わねえんだよ。
Why aren't you singing? What?
こうするもんだろうが。やは。
God. Maybe without the pots and pans, please. I want to see her drunk dance. You were always just about to murder him. How does this dissuade you at all? Whatever. It was dumb of them to even consider this at this point anyway. His fucking chopstick thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. What in the world? Oh, I thought she was spanking her for a second.
洋菓子の名物よ。海洋類入りペンネゴルゴンゾーラ。
Gorgonzola? Oh, they're just gonna start playing with him.
記念に一度男に触りたいって子たちに。ほら。
There's a fucking line? Oh my god. Jesus! Oh, they're charging? What?
お前何勝手に商売してんだよ。
いいじゃないルフィちゃん。今夜しか触るチャンスはない。
Oh my god, that one in the bottom left. Jesus. It's getting out of hand.
隠れて。
食い物こんだけしか持ってこられなかったよ。
No. Yeah, that's it. Only that.
石になった時はビビったよ。
でもかばってくれたんでしょ。私たちのことありがとうルフィ。
No.
疲れたと言っていたのに。
姉様を悩ませているのかも。
What in the world? What was that about?
よー豆ばあさん。
ここは村の片隅、ゆっくりしてゆけ。お主豆って。
新聞好きなんだな。
カームベルトにはニュース空が我が国の皇帝が七部会である以上。
Well, there's Blackbeard.
どれか。
ヘビ姫じゃ。
踊れた。
ヘビ姫がこの国の皇帝並びにクジャ海賊団の船長とな、その首に8000万の懸賞金をかけられ、
God, that's wild.
七部会への加盟を進めてきたにょじゃ。
七部会と海軍本部が白ひげ海賊団と戦う。ちょっと待てよ。一気に聞きすぎた。
He's finally hearing about all of this.
戦いは起こる。世界政府は打って出たのじゃ。白ひげの優秀な部下ポートガス D エースの公開書。
Oh God, this is how he finds out. He knew he was in trouble and he thought, yeah, it's fine. He'll get out of it. It'll be okay. Full steam ahead. And now this is catching up with him.
誰？
被験のエースじゃ。
エースは処刑。
No.
ヒゲという海賊が被験のエースを討ち取ることで
黒ひげ。
の身柄を大きく利用し、
Oh, he's just locked in on that.
エースは兄ちゃんなんだよ。
この戦いに白ひげが勝てば、
公開処刑ってどこでやるんだ。
ああ、海軍本部を有する町。
Marine Ford. I've heard that. I know there's an arc called Marine Ford. I've heard people talk about that one quite a bit, like just by name. Mostly in like the interviews for the live action cast about one of their favorite arcs or where they think it might even end, which is interesting.
幽閉中のインペルダウンエジャと海軍船ならよ世界政府専用の海流があってにょ。
Oh, that's wild.
この渦を避けていかねばならぬためどうしても遠回りになる。
どうしたらいいんだ。
He's checking the paper.
エースのやつ。
持ち主のおる方角と生命力を示す。
俺ちょっと寄り道してくよ。
Wait, no way we're taking a side trip right now before reuniting with everybody. How? You gonna go solo it?
エースを助けに来て。
Well, I mean, she is also being called to go there, so maybe he'll like stow away on her ship.
幽閉されておる大監獄へ行くべきじゃな。海軍大将と七部会がそのガードを固めてしまう。
Wait, well, hold up, whoa, hold up. Yeah, we still don't know who that other admiral is, and then
を固めてしまう。
that's the other warlord we haven't met yet. I don't recognize that silhouette at all. Looks like a fishman? Webbed hands.
まず不可能。
そこにいるうちにつかねえと。でっけえオールがあれば俺力いっぱい。
Oh my god, I'll paddle myself.
今日まで堅くなに断り続けておる七部会、これに応じてくれればそれに乗じてお主を軍艦に乗せることができる。
Convince her to actually like follow the orders she was given and let him sneak along. Yeah, but what's going on with her right now? She like passed out.
ヘビ姫様が原因不明の病で
倒れた。
What in the world?
わらわは死ぬのか。
What? How? What in the... Well, I mean, I guess she's been out there traveling all this time. She just recently got back, so maybe it was something that was incubating and just now kind of was triggered. Or whatever. I don't fucking know. It's so strange, the timing of it all. But Luffy finally knows what's going on with Ace. Finally, word has reached his ears about what's been going on out in the rest of the world. And now he's making a conscious effort to go intercept in some kind of way. You know, before when it was like, oh, the cards, oh, it's Ace's adventure, it's his responsibility, it's his life, I'm not gonna butt in. He wouldn't want me doing that. But that was a little bit different now that he's seen that he's going to be executed and that the card is still diminishing. So now it's like, now he realizes just how serious or severe this case is. And now he's got to figure out what he's going to do next about all of that. All right, fun. But now it all comes down to like, she was ordered to go reconvene with all of them to meet up with all the warlords to go wait for this assault. So now next up on the docket is getting her to agree to the orders she refused previously so that he can stow along and use her to get there. It'd be real interesting to me that if we did just straight up bypass like Sabari to come back to it. I mean, that's like Yun said, that's a huge leap. Like, I don't know what Luffy could even contribute, like going to any of these places, especially without his crew. Especially if you start interacting with more people that are like those that he met on Sabari. Like, I get it though. It's his brother. He's desperate. He just wants to be there for him. He wants to try to do something. He doesn't want to just sit on the sidelines and hope and wait. So he wants to act. I get it. But like, just realistically, it does not seem like this is going to bear a lot of fruit, man. I don't know. Oh, what a wild couple of episodes. Like a backstory on Hancock and everything here. A little bit of a softening of her characters. Yes, she still kicks kittens. Maybe there's going to be maybe like we can pierce that shell and she'll be a better person going forward from here. Who fucking knows, man? But like, I liked how this all played out. Again, I love how Luffy will come into these places and he'll just being himself affects so much change. And, you know, just like among the denizens here, amongst their queen, it's just a lot of fun to see that his genuine sincerity win out in the end and like just make waves. More than his fists do make waves, but more than his fists, just the things that he does, his presence, the thing his care, his concern for other people, and just like just how just genuine he is about fucking everything. Love it. You know, he was willing to like be stuck here if it meant saving the people that helped him rather than serving his own needs, which is what she expected of him, what she's probably expected of all men because of how she's been treated and raised and the stuff that she went through with like the whole like stuff with celestial dragons and all of that. A lot of great little bit lore bits in this episode as well, man. Good shit. But that's all I got for this one, man. I'm gonna leave it there and pass it off to you. What'd you guys think? How do you feel about everything we learned today? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chanson, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angela Burke, Halvard Miller, CP Bass, Theodore Wolf, Thailand, Denise Mauricio, and The Honk. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors of the channel, helping sponsors, support the rescues that have been taken care of for the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. And as always, a huge shout out to all of our channel legends. You and the patrons allow us to do so much of what we do over here. Without you guys, we would not be able to keep up with all this content, get help with the editing, content claims, all that stuff. So we can keep bringing it to you guys here on YouTube, because without y'all, we wouldn't be here. But that's just video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.